What got you into
Yeah, so let's go back to that. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what got me into screen printing? I've always been kind of interested in screen printing. To back up even further, I've been.
Let's go all the way back.
Let's go all the way back to I was a kid. Yeah, born. It was a cold, blustery day in November. No, as a kid growing up, I was always artistic. I loved creating. I loved art.
Okay.
I would work with clay. I would model and stuff like that, watercolors and charcoal, sketching. I loved it all, and I couldn't get enough of it.
Nice.
Unfortunately, like most people, we kind of, we gravitate towards different things as we get older, and whether it's sports or work or life, whatever happens, and you kind of unlearn that creativity over time, or it just kind of goes into a different focus.
Yeah.
But it's always been there, and kind of more in the recent years as you kind of I wish I had a cooler story about how I got into screen printing. Like, I had a band and I started printing my own shirts and stuff like that, of course. But it's just one of those things, you go around and you talk to people like, oh, hey, that would make a cool shirt. Or, somebody says a funny quote, like, hey, that should be on a shirt type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of like stuck with me, and like, why don't we start making shirts? My wife and I talk about it all the time. And finally, we did. So we made the jump. We initially started, I started with a partner and did some wide format printing and screen printing when we bought the press and a laser engraver, wide format printer, an embroidery machine, a two-head commercial embroidery machine.
Okay, so let me stop you real quick, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot of different things, right?
Right.
Some folks, they get one thing, like a screen print machine.
Yes.
And they stay there for several years even.
Right.
And maybe they might diversify out to be more of a one-stop shop. What got you to diversify that early on, even as a side gig? Right?
Yeah, it was just kind of we wanted to grow it big, we wanted to grow it fast, and we wanted to be able to cater to all customers. We wanted to be able to be that one-stop shop.
Okay.